Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 with the Rude Man, and back in Brazil. I fixed a corn problem, so we'll look at that in a minute. Let's see what we got here. Let me grab a controller, and let's head out to the farm. There we go. I'm moving. I'm on the move. Okay. You gotta close the door. I had a bunch of flies in the room yesterday. Keep flies out. All right, so here we go. What was I doing? Got a couple of combines going. I have, is that a plow or a seeder over there? I think that's a plow. Got a lot of work to do, so let's get started with the beans. Were those beans? Save already? I just got here. Hey, Scorp. How's it going? Scorpion's back working from the comfort of his living room. I'm guessing. Is that correct? Scorp. Tim, hello, Tim. Week's been okay, kind of busy, but it is busy again today. I almost had another video up on an update for the farm, but things worked out a little bit different, and so I was able to come on time. I have another appointment this afternoon at 3 o'clock. And so I was going to start at noon today and go till 2:30. But as it worked out, Carol can do the first part of the meeting, and then I can join up with her after 3 o'clock. So it's going to work out okay. I'm here, and we're going to do a little farming. Scorpion's doing good, finally cooling off a bit. Down to 90. That's, well, you wouldn't think much about that if you didn't know that it was 100 before and over. That 90 sounds pretty good. And work in my computer room at the house. Do you have air conditioning in your computer room? I'm sure you do. You have central air, don't you? I would think you would. In that kind of weather. Whether or not we're together. Together we'll do it much better. As you can probably tell from my face, I've got a little color today. The trip that I made the other day with the family, because I had a family event at 90. I may need to get a jacket. Anyway, I had a family event on Tuesday, and I couldn't make the live stream. And as you can see, I got a little sun. So, and I didn't even know it. Everybody said, "Oh my God, you're so red. Does it hurt?" Does what hurt? You got sunburn. I said, that's not a sunburn. A little red. Doesn't bother me. I didn't even know. I don't feel anything. It doesn't feel like, I don't. I've never burned like that. Well, I burn, but it doesn't affect me. It doesn't hurt or anything like that. And in about 2 days, it'll be tan. So, I mean, it's not as red as it was yesterday. Mr. Tato Head. I'd like to be a tater head. So anyway, I'll talk about the trip that I made when I get a little bit more of the guys in, the group in. Matthew's here. Hi, Matthew. Central Air. What happened Tuesday? I'll tell you on Tuesday. I'll tell you about Tuesday. I want to wait until a few more people come in. I don't want to talk about it all day. If you know what I mean. Because I have some graphs made to show you. No, I don't. I have some pictures, though. to show you what I was doing. Mr. Tato Head. As soon as I get a little bit more money saved up, I'm going to trade that other old combine in for another one of these. I saw an interesting video this morning. It was interesting enough, I went out and showed Carol. There's a farm that I watch called Laura's Farm. It's a little gal from Nebraska and her husband. And
oh, yeah.
She farmed with her family. And then she got married a year and a half ago or so. And her husband have their own little farm. And I think they still do farm with the family some. But they had an interesting... Andy, hello, how are you? They had an interesting video on drones, and drones spraying fields instead of helicopters and planes. And the drone is about as big as a... Oh, gosh, I don't know. It's a huge drone. It's not one of these little bitty things. It's a drone probably about the size of this combine's bin right there. Shaped like that too. And it's a big drone, and they use it for spraying fertilizer, crop seeds, things like that. Either liquid fertilizer or solid fertilizer. And they were spraying the cornfields, and it was pretty cool. Pretty interesting to watch. Millennium Farmer, whatever his name is, he has a video out on it as well. These two people know each other, and so they were referencing the Millennium Farmer, whatever he calls himself. And he can't hear. The cat's been at his computer again. The cat's in the cradle with the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. Is Andy's cat gonna show up today? We don't care anyway. Guess we don't care anyway. I can't sing. I can't even remember the words. I have to make them up. Andy fixed a cat. Oh my God. That poor cat won't have kittens no more. He's been fixed. Are you doing tomorrow live stream on Farming Simulator 22? Well, no, I don't normally do a Friday live stream, so don't plan on it anyway. It's a busy time. We're getting ready for school. There's been cars in my driveway all day long for the last 3 days. People getting ready for school across the street. And Addie's birthday is not this weekend, but the weekend after. She'll be 16 this year. But she wants her birthday this weekend, which is Labor Day. So I guess we're going to have a barbecue, so we're getting ready for that. It's just been a busy week, and we've got family stuff going on. So... Well, they can use them for a lot of other things. This farm in Nebraska I was talking about, they have the they have the pivots, for sprinkler systems, and the drones work good for that too, because they can see the pivots and they'll stop. So if they get to a pivot, they'll stop, turn around, and go back the other way. And then they'll move the pivot a few feet. Then the drone knows that the pivot's on the other side of the pivot wasn't fertilized, so it'll go over there and finish up. So it does stuff like that. They've got big, heavy gears that weigh like 100 pounds or so, that if they have to fix a sprinkler system, they have to go out to the tower, which is in the middle of the field. Well, if you've got corn, 6 feet high, drive a rig out there and destroy your corn, so they have to carry these 100-pound gears and pumps and things out to the pivot to repair them. They carry them by hand, so they got to fight their way through the corn all the way to the pivot. Well, this drone just takes it over there and drops it off. So that works pretty good. They can use it for a bunch of different stuff. I got to go find my truck. Oh, I fixed the propane issue so I can use my corn dryer. I put a propane tank in. You have to buy the propane, which is, fair. And so you come over here and you buy propane in here. It only holds 10,000 gallons or whatever. And then I can use my truck here to grab the propane. Okay, I don't want to dump it. I want to put it in. Okay, so that's putting it in. Happy birthday to Andy. Is my birthday today? Is it, Andy? You're not playing with us, are you? It is your birthday? If it is, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andy. Have a beer on us. There you go. You're all set now for the day. You can't say you haven't been abused today. Oh my God, they sang happy birthday to me and everybody was off key. It was terrible. Every note was wrong. Lori's here. Lori says happy birthday, Andy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now we can throw some propane in here. And I can't remember if I put any corn in here or not. I don't think I did. So let's see. I don't think I did. Oh, wait, I did. And it's drying the corn. Look at that. Jimmy crack corn, and I don't give a crap. So I got to go get my truck, though. Okay, and then Tim's going to freak out if I don't say what I did on Tuesday. So, Tim, Lori's here. Everybody's here. Well, not everybody. Hi, Lori. But let me show you what I was doing. Tuesday morning, I had family come over from Portland. Well, it was my son. My son got the day off, and he rarely gets a day off. So his girlfriend's in Portland. She drove down, and they wanted to go take a train ride. So we have an old steam train that runs up and down the coast, and you can get tickets on it and just enjoy the day. And we rarely have sunshine. It's usually raining. It was a beautiful day. So everybody said, let's go take a train ride. Carol's been wanting to do it for years. We just haven't done it. And so we said, okay. So we had to drive down there. It was about, a couple-hour drive to get down the coast where it starts from. And so I put the top down the convertible. You can tell my face is a little red. I didn't wear a hat. I usually have a hat in the car, but I didn't wear one for some reason. So I didn't have anything covering me. And so I got a little bit red. So it was a nice trip. And let me show you. I've got some stuff to show you here. Okay, so first of all, let's see. We got that one. There's the conductor taking tickets. And that gentleman in the plaid shirt is my son, my only son. And his girlfriend's just to the other side of him there. She's not in the picture. But anyway, you can tell it's an old train car that's been refurbished, and they did a bang-up job on it, so it's really cool. And then let's see, there's the steam engine that pulled us, and it's cool. It's got steam coming out of it, and that also used diesel though. Somehow I think they use a diesel to heat up the steam. there's something in there that runs diesel, and it also runs steam, because when they drop it off, when they stop, because it's two-way. You get on the train, you go up the coast north, because we went south. You go up the coast north and into another little town. You get off and shop for a while, and then you get back on the train and it goes back. So every time the train comes back, it has to stop where it's sitting right now, and you can see a big fire hose. Okay, they're getting water, so they have to fill the water tank up each trip, just for the steam. So that's kind of cool. And then that's what the train cars look like. The one on the left is like a dinner car. The one on the right is the first blue one. Is it's got really kind of, well, you saw what the interior was. That's the one we were in, and so let's see. I'm messing up here. Okay, so there you can see the inside of the one we're in. It's the most comfortable. Okay, so then the next one down the line, the next green or blue one that you can see, it's not quite as comfortable as the one we're in. It's a little bit less fancy. And then there's another car in front of it that doesn't even have a top on it. It was a car that pulled lumber, and the seats are out open. Now they did put a wall up, so there's a half wall, but then there's no top from the half. So when you're sitting, your arms, you put your arm out, it's out in the air. There's no wall there. The wall only comes up to 3 feet. So you're completely open in that car. But anyway, that's what we got. Now hang on, I got something else to show you here. If I can figure out how to do it. Hang on. Okay. Bear with me. All right. So this is the view that we have on the train. And I'm hoping you're seeing this. If I did that right, you should be seeing this. All right, that was it. It was just a short little video. Anyway, that's what we saw. Now there's a jetty out in front. That you're seeing there. That's a man-made jetty. When we get a little bit further, then it goes out to the ocean. So, because we are right on the ocean. But anyway, so there's that. Now I got to figure out how to get back to the game. What? Lost the game. Where's game? There it is. All right, we're back. Now I just need to get my chat back. All right. Am I back? Am I back? Am I good? Video is running. The video is running still. Just don't hit the wrong button. Okay. Anyway, there you go. That's what we did Tuesday, and that's why my face is red, because I was in the convertible. Carol had a great big floppy hat on. She doesn't like sunshine. She's allergic to sun. If she gets even the least little amount of sun, she breaks out really bad. She has a sun allergy, I guess they call it. But that's what we did. It was very fun. We had a good time. Everybody, good time had by all. We found a taffy shop and got some fresh taffy and just had a all around good time. I'm good. Everything's good. All right. we got the game back. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it was great. I like train rides. I haven't been on an actual real train ride for years. Back when I was a kid, they used to have to take me back and forth to Seattle because I had open heart surgery when I was 6 years old. And my dad, we didn't have a lot of money, and it was expensive to drive back and forth, but it's cheaper to take a train. And so we used to take a train ride from Yakima Valley all the way up to Seattle so that I could see my doctors. How in the hell did I get in that field? Oh, here we go. Never mind. I found a way. Let's get the other combine first because he seems to be stuck. Okay, he really is stuck. No, seriously, he's stuck. Oh, there he goes. Stupid fence. Yeah, I was there when they invented trains. They hadn't invented steam yet, though. They had to figure out how to start a fire first. Once they did that, then we were really cooking. The trains didn't go very far without steam. I gotta see if I get my camera. There it goes. Wow, where you going, buddy? He's got to roll. I never did fix the brakes on this thing. I've really got to do that. I don't use this combine much anymore. So anyway, the next time we go on a train, though, what I really want to do is they have several what they call dinner trains, where you book and it goes, for a distance, more of a distance than we went on this little train here. This train ride that we took, it just went from one coastal town to another, so it wasn't a terribly long train ride. And this does this have parsnips? What would I do with parsnips? Meowfie? Is that how you pronounce that? Meowfie? So, anyway, the dinner trains usually go quite a distance. They're usually, you get on it, you're going from, say, Portland to Seattle, quite a distance. And then there's dinner served, and sometimes they have shows. Like they'll do a mystery a train mystery thing where it's a murder mystery, and you get handed a part. So everybody on the train plays a part, and there's some kind of a mystery on the train, and you've got to figure it out before you get to your destination. That might be kind of fun. Andy's patiently waiting for me to empty this. I was going to straighten it out, but Andy's driving it, and he won't let me take control. God, Andy, come on. Well, they could if I had a soup factory, which I don't. I mean, I do actually have a soup factory, but I don't know if it does parsnips. Does this map even do parsnips? By golly, it does. Oh, is parsnips one of the new fruits? I guess it is. Red beets, carrots, and parsnips. Yeah, that sounds like a pain in the ass to me. All right, this guy's done. Andy, you're done. Stop, Andy. That should be the extent of all my extraneous farms or fields. Now I've got the rice to do. If it's done. I don't know if it is. Let's go find out if it is or not. Put flight mode on. A little bit of speed here. Okay, it says it's been harvested, which, if you remember when we left, it was wilted. So after it's wilted, then it goes back to harvested, I think. So I need to sleep. So I don't know whether I should be sleeping or just running time up. Let me run some time up here. See what that does. I don't want it to wilt again. Peas, huh? Texas State Railroad. Yeah, it is going to take some time. Maybe I can. Where's my plow? I should get that going, I guess. Or am I using all the tractors? So I ended up having to buy the big tanker, as you noticed, because none of the small tankers on this map will do propane, because propane is not part of this map. So I had to go and get one of my mods that did propane. So there's no need for me to keep that little tanker because I'm not going to use it for anything. Since I had to buy the big one, I might as well use it for milk and everything else. Because my tanker does everything, so I can do chocolate milk, regular milk, melted ice cream, non-chunky yogurt. I can do everything. I'm making all that up, by the way. Uh-oh, here we go. We're losing daylight fast. Now what do I do? Oh, I've got corn. Oh, it's still growing. Never mind. Okay, rice is still not ready. I might as well go back and sleep. Let me get down out of the sky here. I'll go in the door this time instead of the window. This light switch doesn't seem to work. It just wants to shut the dang door. All right. I need darkness to sleep anyway. There we go. Anthony, hello, how are you? Anthony's here. And he's milking a cow. How you doing, Anthony? I hope you're doing well. Okay, hey, the rice is growing again. So, all right, rice is growing. Corn is not quite there yet. It needs another fertilizing, but I don't know if I want to do that. So, let's get the... oh, hang on. Let me drop that back down. Drop that back down. Go back to the farm. We'll sleep another night and see if that gets me closer to rice being done. Anthony says he's doing well. Glad to hear that. Rain for the weekend? You need rain for the weekend? Anthony, you missed a train trip. Tuesday, the reason I wasn't here is our family took a little bit of a train trip on the coast. Well, I live on the coast. We just drove a little bit further down the coast. But I got some pictures. There's the conductor. There's the engine. It's an old steam engine. And then there's the cars. The car we were in is the blue one to the right of the, I don't know, black and turquoise. Anyway, that's what we did. Had a lot of fun. Okay, rice is still growing. Corn is ready. And I forgot. The corn needed more fertilizer. It's only got half the fertilizer, but it's too late now. I wasn't thinking. Actually, I was thinking, and I got carried away thinking about something else. So, all right, let's go get a combine and get it down there. What's that field anyway? What field is that? Do we know? Anybody know what field that is? It is 4. Okay, field 4. So let's grab this combine. Not that combine, this combine. And get it over to field 4. Now, I learned the hard way not to bring both combines over at the same time because they land on top of each other. So if I move this one out of the way, I should be able to get the other one in here. And let's see, I think the other header, yeah, I can see it from here. It's right straight through those trees, across that barn. It's the other header. I thought I'd lost it, but I found it again. Choo choo, choo 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 choo. So, I got to remember I've got a comment on Fallout London to answer. Somebody's questioning me. I'd have never noticed stuff like this. I would never notice. Scorpion, if you were playing Fallout and I was watching you, I would never notice how much your carrying capacity is. You have to purposely look for stuff like that. I would never know. Because I don't look for stuff like that. I could care less. Some guy's questioning me that I have the ability to hold 5,000 pounds of junk. How did you do that? How do you have that much? Well, you have to know me. If you know me, you know that I don't necessarily play as a survivalist. I play games like that for the story and the adventure and the exploration and stuff like that. I don't like that little silly stuff. Like I'm not able to pick a lock, or or I can only hold two straws. If I have 3, I can't walk. So that kind of stuff is for people that want to play survivalist. Oh my God, I picked up a straw and now I can't walk. What am I going to do? Do I sell the straw, or do I just drop it? Or do I have to trade somebody the straw for some money? Or, because I can't walk. I mean, I can't run because I'm over encumbered. I hate that kind of stuff. when I'm not playing the game for that purpose. I'm playing the game because I want to enjoy the story. And, I want the adventure part. So, obviously, I have a super secret backpack that holds 5,000 pounds. What can I say? I think Scorpion might understand that. Do you, Scorp? And if you don't agree with that, there's 1,000 other people out there playing the game that are playing it like a survivor. That, oh my God, I can't carry this straw now. So if you want to go watch that, go watch that. But that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get the story down and the lore, learn the lore and stuff like that. And you may say that that's not lore friendly. Well, I'm not playing the lore. I just want to learn the lore. So, anyway, I have to answer that because, I hate not answering a guy that takes the time to call me out. I mean, he took the time to call me out. He took the time to go through and make sure that everything looked copacetic in my backpack, only to find out that maybe I was cheating. Uh-oh. You can't be allowed on YouTube if you're a cheater. I'm being facetious. The guy might not be that kind of a guy. I don't know. He may be just curiosity. He may be just asking me because he wants to do it. I don't know. So I don't want to pick on the guy too much. But obviously somebody that doesn't know how I play. Oh, God. Leave it to Scorpion to say the bad stuff out loud. I'm a cheater. See, I don't consider it cheating. It's just, I just changed the rules that I want to play under. It's the Rude Man way. You play your way, I'll play my way. Well, see, that's the point right there, Andy. Andy put a nail on the head on the nail. If you're doing something that somebody else would be considered cheating, you're not cheating them. You're not cheating them. It's like these people that put God mode on. Now, I don't go that far. I still get killed all the time. You see me do it. I don't cheat that bad. It's the little things that I want to change a little bit. I mean, I still have to be careful if I walk in the room and there's guys in there that are higher level than me. I'm going to die. I don't go that far. But just because I want to pick up a straw and I don't want it to over encumber me, is that too much to ask? And so if I am cheating, I'm only cheating myself because there's parts of the game that maybe I won't see because I'm just cheating to get to the end as fast as I can. I don't usually do that. I want to see as much as I can. But anyway, everybody has their own thoughts and they can well, I don't want to watch you, you're a cheater. Well, that's fine. As I said, there's 1,000 other people watching, to watch, if you know what I mean. And it's not like anybody's watching me anyway. Who cares whether I'm cheating or not? And again, I don't consider it cheating because I just don't. It's just me wanting to change the game. If I wasn't able to, if they didn't want me to change it, okay, let me just state it this way. I'm cheating right now because Giant didn't create this map I'm playing. Giant doesn't have rice in the game right now. It will in the next version. So in a way, I'm cheating by putting this stuff in because Giant didn't intend us to play it this way. So by playing a different map, does that make me a cheater? Could. I don't know. I mean, is the fact that my combine can hold 1 million pounds of grain. Is that a cheat? Probably. Oh, God. Anyway. All right, I need to go over here because that's where my... Yeah, okay. So this is field 15, 16. Is it 15 or 16? This is field 16. All right. Let's go back and move this over. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. It's okay, though. Okay, what the hell? Oh, this is one of those... Never mind. I'm trying to put the wheels down on the header. It's not one of those kind of headers. So I can't do it. That's okay. I'm so used to having that other header. You know, the thing of it is like I said, the comment that the person made, it only said, "How are you able to have 5,000 carrying weight?" That's all he said. He didn't say, "Oh my God, you're cheating. How do you do that?" He didn't say that. I don't know if he means it that way. I don't mean to put, anything in the guy that what isn't there. I'm just thinking more than likely that's what he's going to say, because otherwise he wouldn't even have noticed I had that much carry weight. Because like I said, I could play with Scorpion all day and never know it, because I don't look at that kind of thing. You'd have to purposely go in and look at every little thing. He probably had to freeze frame the game to see whether I even had it. That's why I'm thinking that he's probably going to get after me for cheating. My face is hot. I didn't notice that my face was hot until I closed the door and started streaming, because it's supposed to get 85 here today, which is a scorcher for us. It really is. It really is unbearable for us to have weather like that, because yesterday it was only 60. So it's warming up fast in here since I closed the door and closed windows. So I'm going to turn the air conditioner on. See if I can cool it down a little bit. I can only do that if I'm live streaming. If I'm recording, I can't do that. If I'm recording, the fan is so loud that it really messes up the recording. Streaming is not so sophisticated that you can hear all that. The sounds and the pictures aren't that great. It's low quality. So you can get away with having a little bit of noise and maybe not quite as good at graphics, that kind of thing. Jeremy's here. Hey, Jeremy. How you doing? Glad to see you today. Lori, what's cooking today? And Rob's going to be back in school on Monday. Oh, my God. I just about fell over. I literally almost fell over. Jagan got his classes. And he's starting his first year of. What is he? Well, I'm not quite sure. If he's a freshman yet? Is he a freshman now? Because Addie's 16. Anyway, he got his classes now. He has algebra. That's a gimme. Hey, Bent, how you doing? Bent's in the house. He got welding. I didn't even know they taught that kind of stuff anymore. But he's got welding. Where in the hell am I at? Where's my farm? I'm completely lost. I don't know where I'm at. I got to go out this way to the highway, I guess. It's my way or the highway, and my way is the highway. So yeah, he's got some pretty neat classes. He got his band again. I'm glad because he likes band. So he plays the trumpet, and so this will be his third year or fourth year of band, third year I think. Yeah, I think he's had band for 2 years, so this will be his third year of band. And then but the welding just shocked me. And then I can't remember he got some pretty cool classes, so he's going to be happy. He's not happy about algebra, but who is? So, and then Addie is decided. I haven't talked much about Addie. Addie's been a little bit of a disappointment to Carol and I in the last couple of years. She's grown up too fast and too loose. I shouldn't say that because some people that might mean something else than what I mean. I just mean she's been difficult as far as talking back and, want to be free to do anything I want to do. And I don't want to go to school. So she didn't go to school for half a year last year. For all intents and purposes, she dropped out last year about halfway through the school year and never went back. And so we finally convinced her, that she's not going to go anywhere in life if she doesn't at least get a high school diploma. And so this year she's kind of pumped up because she had another friend that also kind of dropped out, which kind of made me think that maybe that was the problem. And they both decided that they really want to give it a good shot this year. So she's all excited to get back into school, and she got some neat classes too. So she's doing good. She's happy. Of course, she's got algebra, but and they told her the only thing she had to worry about was English lit or something that she has to take some remedial classes in to get caught up, and then she'll be fine for the rest of the year. So anyway, so she'll be fine, but I'm proud of her because she's a little excited about it. It cost me a little money because she wanted this and that and some other stuff. So I've been buying school clothes and makeup. I don't know why in the hell you need makeup to go to school, but I guess it's a thing. So I just spent, I don't know how much money on makeup products and stuff for her birthday, which we're going to do Labor Day barbecue, and she wants to do her birthday this weekend instead of next weekend when her birthday actually is. Oh, and by the way, for those that come in late, today's Andy's birthday. Again, happy birthday, Andy. Was I going to go in? I don't know if I need to double up combines on that field.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so. I think I'm just going to leave this the way it is. Who was that? Scorpion. Cheers, Scorp. Lori says she feels I missed something. What are you feeling, Lori? Welding, machinists, automotive, nursing, cooking, robotics, courtroom stuff, all at the school Chris goes to. Yeah, we have nothing like that. Today's your birthday. Bomb, 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 bomb. All right. I got to be doing something. I need to probably... I got a lot of plowing to do. I wonder if I should lease another plow. Let's see. Poopla. Where are the plows? Anybody see plows? There they are. And notice it's a plow, not a plow. It's no plow. There's no plow off my nose. I want the big one, but you know what? I'm having to teleport anyway. I'm going to get the big one. And I'm just going to lease it because I'm cheap. How much is it to buy? 87,000. I'll just buy it. All right, now let's see. Grab this here tractor. The mouthing off. Yeah. Jagan's not quite there, but he's getting there. But it's not necessarily in his personality. I think Jagan is a little autistic. We've never had him tested, but he's got some of the traits. Some of the easy traits to look at are getting something in your mind and not letting it go. So let's say I walk in the room and I say, "Oh, fart." Jagan will start laughing, and then he'll go fart, and everybody will laugh, and then he'll go fart, and he doesn't know when to quit. Now, he's kind of growing out of that, but when he was a little kid, it was really bad. We had to actually say, "Okay, that's enough, no more." But he's kind of like that with his food and his drink too. He doesn't know when to stop. So if it's something he likes, like if you had a candy and you put a bag down, he won't stop eating until the bag's gone. And there's little things like that. Now, that doesn't make him autistic, but it could be, it's kind of like a little numbness in your fingers and toes don't make you diabetic, but it might mean that you are becoming. All right, that's field 15, so let's do a little teleport here. Man, this is a hilly one. Now, see, we bought the trees. We own those trees in front of us and to the side of us. So I could actually plow it up, but it's already hilly enough. I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe OCD a little. It's hard to say. They kind of all go together. I heard an interesting fact that back when I was a kid, we didn't know what autism was. I didn't know anybody that was autistic. I'd never heard of it. I never heard anything about autism until like 20 years ago. But as it is, back in the 60s, when I was young, autism was kind of rare. It wasn't a big thing. It was kind of rare. Now, just like 30% of the kids have autism, some form of autism now. And I've been saying this for years. Anybody that's been watching me for 10 years knows that I've said this many, many times, that the food we eat is so full of preservatives and stuff that it's killing us. I've been saying that for years. I've been saying that longer than I've been live streaming. For 20 years, I've been saying that our food, there's something wrong with it. That you can't put that many preservatives in food to keep it fresh on the shelf and have it be good for you. Well, now we're finding out that Big Pharma's been doing some stuff to our food. For example, putting estrogen in the food, trying to make it addictive. So there's a bunch of stuff in our food that we shouldn't have in our food that's not good for us. And I've known that for years. What are you going to do? I guess you could go and get, food from a fresh market or something, but people don't want to take the time to cook food like that anymore. They want something they can throw in a pot of boiling water and serve it up. How many times have I said, some of you may remember, I don't know if anybody actually ever listens to me, but I've said also for years, what's happening to our men? Because men can't grow beards anymore. How many times have you heard me say that? These new actors, they try to grow the 5 o'clock shadow, but it's all blotched because they can't fill their beard in. Why can't men grow beards anymore? Maybe they're getting estrogen in their food. Maybe that isn't just a rumor. Maybe it's true, because that's what I'm hearing. That's what they're doing. They're putting stuff in our food like estrogen. Maybe it's true. Maybe that's why men can't grow beards anymore. It's kind of scary. I've known it for a long time. Honey Nut Cheerios, yeah. Oh, there's probably nothing wrong with Honey Nut Cheerios. Probably. Well, look. Just ask Andy to grab a loaf of bread from England and read how much sugar's in it compared to how much sugar's in bread that you get in America. The American bread and stuff like that, it's not just that. I won't eat chocolate from Switzerland or Germany because it's so bitter and not sweet. Even their candy doesn't have the sugar in it that ours does. And that sugar's killing us. It's killing all of us. I know that, and I eat as much as anybody. I mean, I know about the food we eat. I still eat it. It's because I'm lazy and don't want to cook. And I'm 71. I'm going to die anyway. So it's too late for me. If I was a young person, I'd be getting my food organically and cooking it and making scratch meals and stuff like that. If I was a young person and had my life in front of me, but I'm not. If I stopped eating like that now, it isn't going to do anything for me. I'm still got one foot in the grave. But it doesn't mean I have to feed my grandkids that kind of crap. Young men balding. Yeah, it's that, and their attitudes towards life. There's no macho men anymore. They're all mama's boys. And I don't know. It's all being done on purpose. You can't. It's almost to the point you can't deny it. I don't know why. The globalists don't want us to have a population. They want the population down by 70%. And in speeches, they'll say we need to reduce our populations by 70% worldwide by any means. Does that mean if you create something like COVID and release it and it kills people, is that any means? What do they mean by that? What do they mean by reducing it by any means? Now there's scary stuff going on that they've got some kind of diseases that mosquitoes carry, and they're releasing mosquitoes into populations. Why, I don't know. I've seen videos of it. I don't know if it's real. That's another thing with the AI the way it is. You don't know if anything's real anymore. It's a new world, that's right. It's not necessarily a world that's for the benefit of mankind. There's too many people nowadays that just hate themselves. You know, all these people that are afraid that we're all going to die because of global warming. Well, they don't even call it global warming anymore. They hate themselves because they think we're the ones causing it. You know, it's because we eat meat and cows fart. Oh, is that what it is? It's many other things, all kind of silly. Massachusetts, 20 minutes from me, has it. It's real about the mosquitoes virus. It's real? Yeah. Why are they doing it on purpose? They're releasing them in airplanes. And Bill Gates is one of them that's doing this. And he wants us to eat cockroaches and stuff instead of beef. We're supposed to be eating insects now. I'll bet you he has a damn good steak at home. And he probably doesn't even cook it himself. He's probably got a chef or something. It may be all three at the same time, Scorpion. Oh, shoot. Look what I did. I mess up, and I don't have a tractor. What? Why is this guy not waking? Who's driving this? Bill. He quit right in the middle of the field. Come on, Bill. She's my girl, Bill. All right, so I don't have a whatcha-dinger. You know what I could do is I could buy a grain trailer and use my truck now. I got a truck now. Let's get a grain trailer. I'm just going to lease it. And we'll go this way. Let's see. I can do something like, oh my God, is this cheating? Oh, geez. I just lost half my subscribers. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, shoot. We got troubles here in River City. Bill doesn't know what to do. Where is Bill today? Yeah, they want to. Bill Gates isn't the only one. He belongs to a global group. Ex-President Bush is part of it. He belongs to the same group. And there's many reasons why they want to control what we're eating. They're buying up all the farmland because one of the ways to control us is to have the food. If you've got the food, we have to do what you want. We want to eat. So there's a control issue. It's the same reason that the government wants nothing but government health care. You know, and if they're honest, which most of them aren't, they will tell you, like when Obama was in, he wanted government health, right? But he claimed that you could keep, if you liked your insurance, you could keep it. Well, that was a lie. They wanted to get rid of everything. They wanted to get rid of all private insurance, period. They just didn't want to say it. Now, the new one that's running, that's what she wants. And she said it. She said it in interviews that she wants to get rid of all private insurance. Why? Well, control. Look at what they control. If they control your health, if they can control your health, they can say, we're not going to let you go see that doctor because you're too overweight. You're going to have to lose weight, or we won't let you see the doctor. So they can control what we eat. They want control of everything. They want control over our thermostats. So they can say, look, you're living in an area where it's 15 below. Well, we don't want you having anything, you got to keep your thermostat down to 60 instead of 70. Well, it's warm at 70. We want to stay warm. Well, bundle up because we're only going to let you have 60. That's what they want. They want to control every ounce of our lives. Don't know why. Power, I guess. Cat's here. What's Andy playing with the cat again? Uh-oh. Is this guy done already? Wow. This plow does a good job. Made short work of that. All right, that one's done. I guess. I didn't really look. I should probably look it over. Make sure it got everything. There's one of the fields out here has some really nasty hills on it that interfere with the plow. Now I got to get over to that little field. This big field here and that little field are both field 15. You would think they would have a way from one to the other, but they don't. And so I can't teleport to that field because it'll teleport right back to where I'm at. So I'm going to have to find a way out here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I don't think that's wide enough. Oh, shoot. There's a tree. I don't think that road's wide enough, but I got to try it. Nope, it's not. What am I going to do now? Now I'm stuck on the fence. Oh, my God. No. That's not going to do any good. Don't do that. All right. Not that. That. Is it soup du jour yet? I'm thirsty. Okay. Super strength. Can I pick this thing up completely? No. Oh, no. Wait a minute. I'm flying. There we go. Okay. Let me see if I can grab the tractor and pick it up high enough that I can run down the road and get where I need to get. This is too good. I hope I don't get anybody new come in because they'll really get mad at me for cheating. By the map option, what are you talking about? I don't know what you mean by the map option. You mean go into the actual map like this? Can you do it? Can I do it that way? And go to, well, I don't know where I'm at now. Where the hell am I? Okay. Yes, there's no, I can't because it doesn't have a number. This is the field I'm trying to go to. It's 15. These two are sold together. So I can't teleport to that one. If I teleport to 15, it'd go right back there where I was. So yeah, I can't do that. Unless you're talking about something I don't know about. Go to F12. All right, I went to F12. and I go to field 15 because that's the only one that's got a number. The other field doesn't have a number, but it's also 15. So if I do that, it's going to put me right back to the right over in the middle of that field. And then I'll have to come out and do this again. And I'm almost there now. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm almost there. Don't do that. Whoa. Uh-oh. Pick it up. Get in there. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. How do you change what it teleports? How do you change it? Because I would go to 15. Then what? I don't know what you mean. Change how it teleports. I don't see any other controls. Like that? I gotta check my blood sugars. All right. I was gonna have a Baja Blast, but I can't because my blood sugars are high. So I gotta have a regular Mountain Dew. Okay, map selection. All right. And then click here. And then what? Then what? Go back out? Well, that didn't work. Oh, crap. Well, I wasn't clicked on the. I was clicked on me. I teleported me there. Okay, I got you now, though. I didn't know you could do that. You learn something new every Tuesday, but this isn't Tuesday, so I didn't learn it. So now I don't know what to do because I haven't learned it now because it's not Tuesday. Turn that off. Turn that off. Okay. All right. So now, if I do what Scorpion said, map selection, and then I can put myself way up here. Okay, that moved me. All right, got it. Thanks. Sweet. Learned something new. Thanks, Andy. I didn't know that. Scorpion. I'm the one that told him. All right, hang on. I got to go fix this because I don't want to plow over that fence. So we're going to... fix that. I should trade the other plow in and get another one of these. These things are huge. It makes short work of these fields, I guess, eh? Andy knows everything. Scorpion, you never give me any credit. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks for that. I didn't know that. Well, you either not told or you don't try stuff. And in my case, I don't try stuff because, again, I don't play this game every day, all day long like I used to. I rarely play it at all, so I could care less how things work. But I've got people online that know. So, hey, there you go. Thanks, Scorp. I appreciate it. I either steal the credit, give it to Andy. Andy doesn't need any credit. He's got beer, and we don't. Andy's got beer and a wife that lets him make it. So let's see. This Labor Day weekend, the movie Reagan comes out. I don't particularly want to go to theaters anymore, so I probably won't go see it. I'll wait till it comes out and then buy it. I guess Dennis Quaid does a pretty good job at Reagan. I kind of watched a little bit of the preview. He claims he's not trying to impersonate Reagan, but you kind of have to in a way. You're playing somebody. You have to get some of it. You have to impersonate him a little bit. He said he just wanted to play him, not necessarily impersonate him, as far as that goes. But again, you kind of have to. You kind of have to impersonate somebody like that a little bit to get it right. Some of the inflections in the way he talks, that kind of thing. All right, let's see. Now I need to do the new trick I just learned. And we want to go. This one's been plowed already, so we need this one here. So let's just pick that. And there. Hey, it worked. It worked twice. Yeah, Dennis Quaid as the rain. Yeah, I wasn't sure about it. I've never thought that Dennis Quaid was that great an actor as far as, and to be honest, because I lie to you every other time I talk to you, it's not that I didn't think he was a good actor. There's a difference between liking somebody and their movies and whether they're a good actor. Morgan Freeman's a good actor. What's that Welsh guy's name? That played in Silence of the Lambs. And what's his name? Anthony Hopkins. Anthony Hopkins is a good actor. Dennis Quaid's just kind of likable. You know what I mean? In an actuality, Dennis Quaid's crazy brother is maybe a better actor. I'm having a little bit of a trouble explaining what I mean. If you know the guy that plays Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, when he plays a part, he plays Ryan Reynolds. In every movie he plays, he's Ryan Reynolds. It's kind of like John Wayne. John Wayne was always John Wayne. as far as that goes, one of my favorite people in the world was Sean Connery. But Sean Connery just played Sean Connery. And I can prove it. Sean Connery played a German U-boat captain with a Scottish accent. And nobody cared because it was Sean Connery. You see what I mean? Nobody cared about John Wayne because they liked John Wayne and they liked his movies. And they wanted him to be John Wayne because he was John Wayne. So you can really love a person's work, but it doesn't mean they were a good actor. And it's funny too that the ones that were big, the big actors, a lot of times, like Anthony Hopkins, if you talk to him, he's never seen any of his movies. He doesn't watch his movies. He just does them. That's his job. You know, you don't see him at all the red carpet things and stuff like that. It's just his job. He goes to work and he goes home, enjoys life, but he's good at it. Vince Vaughn is always Vince Vaughn. Yeah, but you got to be likable. I probably feel different about John Wayne because I met him a couple times. So, Robert Conrad. He pretty much played Robert Conrad. I met him 3 times. I met Sky King. If you don't know who Sky King is, you have to go back and Google it. Sky King. You can still watch Sky King TV shows. I've seen a few of them on the internet. But yeah, I met him a couple times too because they used to, in the old days, actors used to go around and do things, like open up grocery stores and grand openings of businesses and stuff, and they would go around giving out their autographed pictures at the local fair. The old actors used to have to do shit like that. They were pretty much owned by the studios. We need you to promote our show the one you're in. So we've booked you in 6 different county fairs in 4 different weeks. So you're going to be traveling, just handing out your autograph and standing there taking pictures with little kids. And they had to do it. They were on contract, Pretty funny. John Ritter, that guy that used to play in Three's Company, his dad was one of these cowboys. Tex Ritter was his dad. I met Tex Ritter at the movie theater in Toppenish during the Toppenish Rodeo, the Yakima Indian Rodeo. He come riding his horse on the stage. The horse had rubber feet on, so it didn't slide. And I can't remember. I think his horse was named Wonder or something like that. But yeah, so he actually got to ride Tex Ritter. He actually got to ride his horse in the theater. That's pretty cool. That's back in the day when we didn't know that King Kong was just a man in a suit, or Godzilla, just a little bitty man in a suit. No, that's not true. He took out the whole city of Tokyo. Godzilla's huge, man. A man isn't that big. People just laugh at us. Why do people always lie to little kids? Godzilla's not real. It's just a man in a suit. No, that's not true. Godzilla's like 100 foot tall, man. Like, ain't nobody made a suit that big. Is Bill in the house? I didn't see him come in. There he is. Hey, Bill. Well, this is not good. How do I fix that? Oh, well, I'll have to leave it. Because I don't care. Scorpion didn't want to work. I hired Scorpion. He said, hell no. So Steve took over. Did you see that? Yeah, Tex Ritter was a big shot back in the day. Why is my truck out in the middle of the street? It's an imposter. What? Is somebody pretending to be Bill? Scorpion reserves the right not to work. That's okay. Andy's wanting more buckets of grain. Oh shit, I'm stuck. Oh no. Oh. This is why I wasn't using big trailers. No. I don't even know where I'm going anyway. Which field was I going for? The cornfield. Oh, I'm going the wrong way anyway. Cornfield's behind me. That's Lori's fault. Scorpion says he gets the blame for everything, so I got to spread stuff around. That one was Lori. Bill's dead and gone? What are you going by now? Sugar beet broomba? It used to be potato broomba. Now it's sugar beet broomba. If you don't know who potato broomba is, go pick up a copy of Centennial. There's a ex-football player, Alex something. I can't remember his name. Ex-football player. He played I think of a German potato farmer, and he called himself, his name was Broomba. Called himself Potato Broomba in the movie Centennial. All right, we got corn. I don't know how much the factory will take. So I'm going to go take a look. You know, I could actually teleport over there. And see what's in the corn tank. Every time Every time I was just thinking that every time Lori comes on, what's cooking, Lori? Like, she doesn't spend 24 hours in the kitchen, you guys. I can't remember what to do. Corn dryer. Okay. All right, so we've got room for corn. Right. Look, we've got 200 already done. But we're out of propane already. Okay. Well, I got to get the truck back over here because I can't get propane without the truck. Well, hey, truck is coming. Truck is coming. Here we go. "23 hours with no sleep. Don't you sleep on the job like everybody else does?" Yeah, most of my best sleep of the night was at work. I used to, when I was a lab technician, I had to do, in an 8-hour shift, each hour had a specific thing that needed to be done. Sometimes a routine was done twice in a shift. Some other things were different every shift, and then there was some things that I did, every hour. So, but they were specific duties that I had to do as far as testing. So some things would take hydrochloric acid, and some things would take, sulfuric acid, and some things would do this and that and other things. So I'd be mixing chemicals up and stuff in the lab. So, but each hour had a different specific thing that we tested. So let's say the first hour we did this test, and that test. In the next one, we did the first test over again because it's got to be done every hour. But one thing is only done twice a shift, and then other things it's just kind of mixed up. Anyway, but each hour was specific. So what I would do is, after I finished a routine, I would make sure that everything I owned was completely washed and dried and set up with what it needed for the next thing that I had to do. I'd get everything done. My bench would be clean. Everything would be washed and ready to go. It would be staged. All the pipettes and the ingredients that I needed to make that particular test were all set out and measured. And then I sat down and took a little nap. Because I got good at it, because I was good at it, I could do my stuff in a matter of minutes, and then I was done till the next hour. Everybody else would dink around and they'd wait till it was time to do the test. Oh, I got to clean my dishes first. I took care of it. So out of an hour's work, I got to dink around for about anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. So I would take little short 45-minute naps, or I'd watch a little TV, or I'd read a book, or, whatever. But I got a lot of sleep at work. Oh, this isn't going to work. Damn it. Now I'm stuck and I can't get out. Oh, crap. Now I got to do this again. This is why I don't like small farms. And most of the European farms are like this. Tiny, just tiny little. The roads are only big as our sidewalks over here in the U.S. The only difference is our sidewalks are full of human shit and drug paraphernalia, needles and crap like that now. Or at least in the big cities. San Francisco, California. That's what California cities are like now, and everybody's moving out of California. I've never seen so many people move. Even the Beverly Hillbillies, that's the place you want to be. Not anymore. All right, what am I doing? I got overload. Underload, overload, underload, overload. And you could have bought you some McDonald's, Lori. Uh-oh, I missed a whole bunch of stuff, didn't I? Yeah, see, I'm with Lori. That happens to me a lot. As a matter of fact, it gets to the point where I don't care if I eat or not. I'm so sick of what I'm eating. Horse burger. Horse meat. Well, if you're near a Chinese restaurant, it could be dog or cat. See, Carol's kind of like that. Carol, like if we go to a Mexican restaurant, she'll sit there and eat chips and salsa. And then when the food comes, she's not hungry anymore. So she picks at her food and then has to ask for a box to take it home. Or if we're at a restaurant where they have some kind of good dessert, she'll order dessert and want to eat it before the meal and stuff like that. I said, no, I bought a steak. I want to eat a steak. So we go to a Mexican restaurant. I'll grab one chip, maybe two. I don't sit and eat a bunch of chips because I want the meal. That's what I want. Well, I can take a doggy bag home. I'm not giving this to the dog. He can go get a job and buy his own steak. Damn dog eats better than me anyway. I don't have fancy food that comes in a bag and a can. My potatoes come out of the ground, man. They got dirt on them. You got to wash them. And I'm one of these kind of guys, if I have a baked potato, I eat the peeling and everything. I eat the whole damn potato. Some people just eat the baked potato out of the skin. Not me. I eat everything. That's the best part. It's got all the flavor in it. I don't peel apples either. The best part of the apple's the peeling. I don't peel peaches. All right, I got to cheat. I'm going to cheat. Don't look, Ethel, if you don't want to see it. Oh, it might not be in here. Wait a minute. There it is. Propane. Yeah, let's do that. Nobody saw that, so it doesn't really matter. If you don't see me do it, it didn't happen. For $13, you can find a nice steak. Really? That's good. I wouldn't know. This is one thing that Carol and I have problem with between the two of us. Let's go to dinner. Where should we go? Well, let's go here because it's cheap. Yeah, but there the food is better. Yeah, but it's twice the price. I don't care. How often do we go to dinner? I want to get something that we can't get at home. I want something better. I don't care what it costs. And we go through this all the time. And I'll say, what are you having? Well, this is what I want, but it's $20. I'll just get this for $12. No. $20, get what you want. We argue like that all the time because I don't really care. So when somebody says a steak is $13, I have no idea if that's a good deal or not because I don't care. I order a steak. What's it cost? I don't know. I don't care. If I didn't want it, wouldn't order it. The same thing with gas. When I go to a gas station and they say, do you want a receipt? And I said, why in the hell would I want a receipt? I know the gas costs too much. I don't want to know how much. I got to have it. I got to have it because I got to go to work. So what does it matter what it costs? Just put it in there. I don't want to know. I'll just get upset if I know how much it costs. Carol's thing is, she always wants to get something and share it. Okay, this is $20, but that's okay because if we share it, it's only $10 a piece. Yeah, but then I only get half the food if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky, her halves are always bigger than mine for some reason. All right, enough of that. Enough of that silliness. Yeah, to me, Lori, that's the reason to go out, is to get something. That's why if somebody asks me whether a restaurant is good, one of the things I gauge it by, is it better than what I could get at home? Because if I go to a restaurant and it's the same meal that I could eat at home, what's the point? Unless they've got some kind of super atmosphere, to soak up. I don't want to get food that I can get at home. I'll give you an example. There was a restaurant halfway between Portland and where I live. And a lot of people would say, have you ever stopped at the Camel Hump or whatever it was called? And I said, no. Oh, you have to. It's just really good. It's just a really good place to go. And I said, okay. One day I was on my way home from Portland and I didn't get a chance for lunch. So I was kind of hungry and it was still going to be a while for dinner, so I said, I'm going to stop and try it. So I thought what I would try was an open-faced roast beef and gravy sandwich. So you take a piece of bread, or whatever, some form of bread, you put slices of roast beef on there, you pour gravy on it, you get mashed potatoes and some kind of vegetable. It's just an open, they call it oh hell, a hot roast beef sandwich. It's an open face sandwich with mashed potatoes and Now, I have actually had canned gravy from Costco. I have had instant mashed potatoes from Costco. I have had processed deli meat out of a bag from Costco. That's what I got for lunch. Instant mashed potatoes, not homemade. Deli meat from a bag, not roast beef cut off of a roast. And instant mashed potatoes. I could have got all that at home and been happier. And they charged me something like $18 for it. And I thought, are you kidding me? Okay, so that to me, that's not a good restaurant. I want something I couldn't get at home. Or something I can get at home that's cooked better. Because there's better ingredients, or somebody knows how to cook better. Yeah, the only time I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that sentiment that it's always better if somebody else cooked it. I'm a pretty good cook, depending on what it is I'm cooking. I don't have a large repertoire, but I kind of take after my dad. For some reason, I seem to have the sense of what to put in food. So I can go make a pot of spaghetti and I'll grab a little of this and grab a little of that, some kind of spice and some kind of this, and, saute the onions and whatever it is I'm doing. And I never make it the same way twice. I don't do a recipe. And for some reason, I'm kind of good at that. My dad was too. My dad was a pretty good cook. And I just kind of watched him, kind of what he did. Anyway, The only time I would say that it's better if somebody else cooked it, that it would be automatically better, is I wouldn't mind doing the cooking if somebody else did all the cleanup. That would be just as good to me. So I don't mind cooking if somebody else does all the cleanup. But if somebody else wants to cook and do the cleanup, man, that's the best food I can get. I don't really care what it tastes like. It's just perfectly fine if somebody wants to cook it and then clean up. But if somebody offers to clean up, I don't mind cooking. All righty. Let's see. We got the corn to do. Let me... I got to find out. This guy's done. All right. I guess this guy's done. This plow does a pretty good job. She doesn't need to learn any more food for you? Well, tell her to learn for herself, though. Jeff makes a really good stroganoff. I don't do stroganoff because Jeff does it good enough. He makes a good stroganoff, and he got some recipe off the internet and tried it here about 2 months ago, and it was really good. And so, you know, I could learn to do a good stroganoff, but I don't need to because he did, and it was pretty damn good. So there you go. Oh, the old Made with Love routine, eh? Yeah. That puts fat on the belly. That love. That's why they used to call them love handles. That food cooked with love, and that'll put the love handles on you. My foster mom is Italian. I don't care what the food was. You couldn't stop eating until you were so full you had to push yourself away. And then she'd say, "You're not eating enough." I'd get home from school and, "You're losing weight. You're not eating good enough." The only way I'd be eating good enough is I weighed 300 pounds. In her mind. All right, where are we going? Field number 3, I think. I'll use Scorpion's trick again, I guess, because I can't remember if it was 3 or not. No, 3 is it's 4, field 4. So let's go into field 4 and get out of here. There we go. It worked. Bill says, "I'm in need of a bucket full of Hungarian spicy goulash." Hungarian, huh? Occasionally, I had a buddy of mine. We used to go to Portland on business every now and again. And every time we did...
Oh, yeah.
We found this Mongolian restaurant that we'd stop at. And I had a pretty good time at the old Mongolian food. It's spicy that I like it. One thing I've never had is curry.
All right.
I don't think I know what curry is. Some people say it's pretty spicy, but I don't know what it is. I don't think I've ever had it. Curry, I might have to try some curry. I don't know what it is. And he's drinking meat again. He's into the honey box. I gotta watch the clock now. I can't go over 3 today. Carol has to go. Carol's at the place I need to be, and then she's gonna start the process, and then I gotta go and catch up with where she's at, I guess. But so I got to leave right at 3, so I got to watch the clock. I mean, usually I stop at 3 anyway. You guys know that. But I usually dink around when I'm done with, stuff. Today I can't. I got to just shut the stream down and run. By tomorrow, my face should be tan instead of red. Usually, it takes me. My face usually gets burned. My arms, anything. If I get sunburned, it's usually like 2 days I'm tanned, and I don't. It doesn't hurt. I've never had a sunburn hurt. Some people get all, oh God, don't touch me. I'm burned. Don't touch me. I don't notice it. Uh-oh. This guy's full of stuff. He's all stuff-related. Japanese curry. Thai and Indian usually without coconut something. Not a fan of Indian curry. Do Thai make curry? Because there's a local Thai restaurant we go to all the time. I've never noticed. I always get the same thing. Something called flaming beef. I get a dish called flaming beef. I mean, it comes on fire, man. They bring it to the plate and it's just on fire. It's pretty good though. It's kind of spicy, but not too bad. Kimchi and ramen. That sounds like a classical orchestra song. Kimchi and ramen. In key, in F, in K, in B. Look out, duck. Look at duck waddle. Waddle, waddle. Look out, duck. I'm going to run over you. Run. Run. Boy, he did too. Smart duck. I wonder if he ducks if you throw something at him. Duck. I don't know what this guy was doing. Is he done? He must be done. Okay, he's not done. Now I'm really hungry. Andy, do Scottish people have stuff like curry? Do Scottish people eat like real spicy food? All I know that Scottish is whiskey and haggis. That's the only thing I know. I know you've got to eat something besides haggis. There got to be other foods you eat. Is Leslie cooking anything yet? Does Leslie cook? Addie likes to cook. Although she doesn't have a good teacher. Addie's mom cooks ghetto. She cooks ghetto. It's her term, not mine. When she makes mac and cheese, she makes ghetto mac and cheese. I don't know. It's like it's got stuff in it you don't want to ask. Kind of, I think that's what she means by ghetto. You make something, but you don't care what the ingredients are. It's just whatever you have there, and you just throw it all together, and it's ghetto food. I guess. I don't know. Who's driving this anyway? Andy. Andy's driving the plow today. Chicken tikka masala was invented in Glasgow. Burn bung oh. What? Burn bung ole. That sounds painful. She only cooks instant ramen. Lori was talking about a tuna mac the other day, so I told Jeff about it. I said, "Yeah, there's a gal that makes a tuna mac in the live streams," and he looked at me. Tuna mac, what's that? And I said, "I don't know for sure, but I think it's like chili mac, only with tuna instead of chili." Because we eat chili mac all the time. Well, not all the time. I told you what we do. We usually have tacos, and there's always taco meat left over. So we'll take the leftover taco meat, add it with a can of chili and some macaroni, and make a chili macaroni. There's more to it than that, but that's part of it. Anyway, so he went online and he found a recipe he thought both of us would like, and so we made it. Now, there was something that he put in it that both of us said, "Okay, don't put that in it next time." We both looked at each other. How'd you like it? And I said, "I liked it a lot, but next time don't put." And then he finished the sentence for me. "Yeah, don't put that." I can't remember what it was. There was something that this person added to the recipe that we didn't like. It didn't ruin the dish, but we just didn't like whatever it was. I don't remember what it was. Doesn't matter, I guess. Macaroni salad, mayo, eggs, tuna, peas. I don't know, something like that. I can't remember what he put in it, but it was good. We've had it a couple times now. Hamburger rice-a-roni is one of my faves. Hamburger rice-a-roni. If you're talking this hamburger helper stuff, I think there's only about one that I like. I like the hamburger helper stroganoff. It's actually not that bad. I don't mind the hamburger helper stroganoff. Jeff makes from scratch stroganoff that's much better. But if you're in a hurry and you just want kind of an instant meal, I like that one. I don't like some of the other stuff. I don't like the hamburger helper lasagna. It isn't anything close to being like a lasagna. There's one of them that has slices of potato in it, and I don't remember what that one is. But the hamburger helper stroganoff isn't that bad. I don't mind it. Oh, he's gonna back the whole way up. Come on, don't do that. I was trying to think of the ones that we did like, and I don't remember. I think I think there's two kinds of stroganoff. I think there's one that has potato slices in it and one that doesn't. I'm probably wrong on that, but there's something that we bought that Carol thought that she was picking up 2 boxes of it, and it wasn't. It was. And I think that's what it was. It was some kind of stroganoff, and one of them had potatoes in it and one didn't. That's why she got both of them. They both said stroganoff, I think. And so she didn't realize that they were 2 different ones. Scallop potatoes, yeah. The hamburger helper scallop potatoes aren't that bad either. I'm not big for scallop potatoes, but they're really not too bad. I will eat them. It's not my favorite thing. If somebody said mashed potatoes or scalloped, there's no question. Not one iota of a question as to which one I would choose. On the other hand, when Carol asks other people in the family that, they'll sit there, well, let me think. We haven't had scallop for a while. We like that. No friggin' way. If I have a choice, it's never going to be anything but mashed potatoes. Ever. Anyway, it's 3 o'clock, guys. I got to go. So let me finish this little patch right here. And next time, rice should be ready. All righty. Okay, time for me to go. I hope you had fun. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it. I hope you liked the little train ride. The conductor was cute because she gave us a bunch of historical stuff, like, you know, about how old the train was and how they refinished it and all that kind of stuff. The people that work there actually are like partners in it, so they all worked on it together, remodeling and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, hope you had fun. Hope to see you next time. Have a good weekend. It's Labor Day weekend. Does everybody get Monday off? Anybody at work get Monday off? If you do, play a game or something. And I'll see you next time. Ta-ta for now.